What's up? I'm out here uploading, trying to upload. It's going mad slow. So I thought I'd pop in, say hello to the children. But ain't nobody here, so pretty much just talking to myself right now. Looks like I got one body. Oh, hey, Lady Nika. What's going on? Exquisitely fine. How are y'all? I'm just, uploading, trying to upload. But it's going ridiculously slow. Like, just, I don't understand why it's going so slow. So I thought I'd swing in. Rochelle Bailey, what's up? Glad to hear you doing well, Lady Nika. You know you've been in my thoughts and prayers. Animation's real. What's up? How are y'all? Swinging in so I can holler at you. This white man over here on a motorcycle that's just, I don't know, he's suspicious. What's up, Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop? How are things? Let's see, you make uploading sound daunting. I've been contemplating making videos, but, well, it's my internet connection. What's up, Jen Marie? At least you upload, and I've been lazy all day. Well, listen, when I say I got out of my bed at 5 p.m., I mean it. You park near a donut shop? No, it's a Subway right here. Subway, a liquor store, a laundromat, a Mexican restaurant, and a physical therapy office. I don't know. Hey, Miss Honey. How are you? I'm just, sitting here, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away and trying to upload a video. Yes, there's a liquor store. I've actually never been in this liquor store. It's too nice for me, honey. I got to get to a old raunchy, a toe down liquor store so I can get my liquors and things. Go get some drink. Actually, I know you're new. I have actually never in my life been drunk. I have some sort of an immunity to being drunk. Like it just does. My body don't do that. So this summer, me and my sister's goal was for me to get drunk, and I've been booked. I haven't been able to dedicate some time to alcohol like I want to, but I want to feel it. I want to feel what drunk feels like. I've been high, and that's cute. High on weed. I don't do needles and things, but yeah, I just kind of want to see what drunk is about. What the girls, what they're doing over there in Drunkland. But it don't happen. On my 21st birthday, I had 6 shots of vodka, and I was just saying, so anyway. I like nice liquor stores. The staff is knowledgeable and the place is organized. Well, I'm knowledgeable. I got my bartender's license, so, I know what's up. I just always feel the need, and it probably goes back to my childhood. I'm probably projecting, but I always feel the need to be in the most ratchet of places because I didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow up getting to experience traditional blackness, I guess. And I hope my mom ain't watching because she'd be mad when I say it, but I was whitewashed. I knew black history and all of that, but it was we had to be, the black that knew which fork and which spoon and cross your ankles, and your paper napkin is folded halfway and your cloth napkin is unfolded completely, all of that. We having a blast in Drunkland, but I'm the Mother Earth Club. Yeah, I mean, I don't get my hands on weed too often, but when I take a few tokes, I just be like, this is cute. I could do this regularly. So my body, she doesn't, well, I haven't had all strains, but the few strains of weed that I have had. Wait, what about I. Kelly's brother? What I miss, Lord? Did I miss something? I've been drunk, overrated. Most people say it's overrated, but if I haven't done it, I just kind of want to see. And I'm not like that about everything, because again, I won't be doing heroin or anything. I can't believe I made it to your live stream. Well, what's up, Bronze Kitten? Yes, debutante blackness. That's it. I mean, debutante, that's, girl, That may be the title of my book. Life in debutante blackness or whatever. Like it just I wanted to, and I had aunts. I mean, I still have aunts. I have aunts that are truly like that black that I long to be. And then with me being light skinned too, it's just a whole nother. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But when I would go to my auntie's houses and I would get to experience like being black for a weekend, like black, it was always such a good time. And I just be like, I want to do this all the time. This is cute. I like it. But I understand my parents' like necessity for me to be able to navigate in the white world. I just don't want to do it. I can, but I don't want to. But it's probably good that I know how, and you know, when I am wealthy, I'll be able to sit with, you know, the whites and Oprah. The whites and Oprah. I need to come visit. I do. And you right up the street. I don't know. I can't take my truck, so I got to I got to hitch a ride, but I certainly do. My family reunion was happening last month. But it was while you were going through all that stuff, and I didn't go to the reunion, but I was going to try to go to the reunion and then swing in and see you too. It just didn't come together. Just did not. Let's see. This is definitely gonna be a tight stream. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm just here. If you write a book and you there, you gotta come in. Well, you know you cut in, girl. I ain't gonna do you dirty. You gonna get, you know, finder's fee or title fee or something. Honestly, I don't know where she's supposed to be, but she needs to get out of my face. Thanks. I'm in the process of writing a show that hopefully y'all will see on like HBO and Netflix in the near future. Near future being like maybe a year or two. Fingers crossed. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just writing something, honey. And a lot of y'all, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of commenters, I'm gonna probably try to give y'all some jobs because y'all are a very big source of inspiration. Like, I don't hear YouTubers say it enough, but commenters and other YouTubers, like, we all bounce off of each other. And I feel like if I can make some jobs for people, then I certainly should. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, animation's real. I literally just started writing. I've always had a bunch of like daydreams and ideas and like this should be a show, this should be a show. But for some reason, and I want to be a filmmaker. Like since I was very young, like 10, 11, when you ask me what I want to be, it's always been I want to be a filmmaker. I want to be a filmmaker. But in the last like 2 weeks, it's been like, you know, I want to do TV. So I just started writing. I'm getting my script together for my TV show, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I have no idea. But I've already made up in my mind that if I get a TV show like picked up, Poetry is gonna be Miss Poetry, I should call her, because she has not given me permission to call her by just Poetry. But Miss Poetry should be definitely in the writer's room with me because her reviews, Miss Poetry, Miss Honey, Lady Nika, all of the YouTubers that see stuff in a way that most of us don't, because y'all know I do my reviews, I do them surface, like this is what happened, girl, this is how I feel about it, and that's it. But these ladies go like in depth, like they literally go in like deeper than I ever could. And so it would be absolutely ridiculous of me to write a show and not have people on my team that see things from all these angles, because I'm the type of person that I want to see things from every angle, and I want to convey that to the audience, because I don't feel like we have black TV that shows things. Like one thing that I really, and Lord, I get online every day and my ideas have been stolen, but whatever. One thing I really want to showcase in my show, stay with it, is the black mom's perspective. Like, I be going hard on black parents. I know I do, but I want to showcase like the black parents' perspective, because all we see on TV, I feel like, is just surface stuff. I really want to go deep into like the day in the life of a black parent, and not be reality TV. It be scripted. I don't know. I'm rambling. Anywho, I told you I'd come get you if you drive back. Well, we got to work something out. We definitely have to work something out. The application for what? Animation's real. My literary name. Do you pronounce it caramel or caramel? Because I call it caramel. I say caramel personally. Have you ever had glamour shots done? I used to be a model about 20 years ago. Literally like 18 years ago, I guess I stopped modeling. So I've had glamour shots done, but I had not developed into who I am today. I guess you could call my graduation photos glamour shots, because they pretty much were. Like, there's like one picture of me, maybe two, with the cap and gown, and everything else is just, my mama was like, we taking all these outfits. You know, I did my makeup in the car. Like, and it was beat now, listen. Because when I do my makeup, like when I do it, it's done. And we took all these pictures, so I guess about 6 years ago when I was getting ready to graduate, I had some glamour shots done. But, I mean, I take a glamour shot all the time on Snapchat and Instagram. Y'all just don't be liking the pictures. Let's see. Hey, the diaries. I can't read that, honey, baby. It's backwards sweetness. I love you though. I just can't read that. But hey, Aaron, what's going on? How's it feel being a on the run to alum? YouTube could be used as a platform. It could, but I live in the middle of nowhere, literally nowhere. And I would love to do a YouTube web series, and I've asked, on Facebook, like people that I know and people around me, and don't nobody want to be a part of it. So I can't. I feel like what I need to do probably needs to be done on like a Netflix or an HBO, like. For real. But I wouldn't mind doing a web series. It's just that ain't nobody here. I don't have nobody, like nobody. Literally nobody. Let's see. I will watch Please Not a Ratchet Show. Oh, I don't even know how to do ratchet. I don't know how to be ratchet at all. The application for the job. Oh, for the jobs I have. Well, I mean, you're applying now. Just putting out your content. I'm watching, and I'm sizing up what people can do. Do I draw? If you ask my mama, she'll say yes, but drawing, it can be done, but I don't like to do it because it takes up so much time. It takes up so much time, and then I'm a perfectionist, so I feel like it's crap. Like on YouTube, I feel like these videos are crap, but you can feel my humor. Random piece of my hair wrapped around my hand. You can feel my humor, and you can sense where I'm trying to go with it. In drawing, like, it's got to be cute or else it's bad. Like, that's pretty much it. So I don't draw. I paint, but drawing, I haven't asked you, Jack, about what, Lady Nika? About a web series? Animation's real. Would so do a web series. Well, we need to get a YouTuber's web series. But, like, again, how we gonna link up to film it? Oh, I see. EJ and then Allison backwards. I really thought your name was like, when you commented on one of my videos and it wasn't scrolling, but it was just a comment on the video. I sat there and I read it and I thought it was like Allison Edge, and I was like, okay, we got a nice, a fancy name. Let's see. Yumiko, it is awesome to see you. I've been around, child. I've been here and there and everywhere. I thought about you the other day. I thought about you because I had not seen you in a while. Sharmona Polite, what's up? I got the legends coming in. Hey, viewers of you, how you feeling today? 'Today? How you feeling today? How are things? Ooh, this piece right here. 'Today? How are things? Ooh, this piece right here. 'Today? How are things? How you feeling today? 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 How are things? Yeah, I'm really just sitting here trying to upload a video and thought I'd swing in and talk to the people and just see what y'all up to. Miss Honey, if you still on, how was your Thai food? I'm a big Thai fan. Like, I love Thai food. Thai, Indian, Chinese, Japanese. Like, I love. Japanese is my least favorite because I'm not a big sushi girl, but you know. Okay, good. I'm so glad. Miss A View is a View. I am so glad. Literally so glad. I was worried about you and I was praying for you, and you know, if you need anything I can do, I'm right here. Just let me know. Let's see. Thai food is wonderful. I've been trying to get my mama, she's never had it. I had Thai food for the first time when I was like 6, and I've been trying to get my mama to try it for the longest time. Um, but sis is just, she's not that girl. Like, I took her to try Indian food, and she had one thing and she didn't like it, and now she thinks she don't like Indian food. And it's like, that's just not how, that's not how it works. Like, I don't think she likes pinto beans, but that don't stop her from eating, southern comfort food. So it's like you gotta find what you like in that genre. She be trying it. Let's see. It is so good to see you too, Yamiko. It is like, my heart is so warm, and the rest of my body because it's hot out here. Let's see. Sat over in the plate and splashed the curry over my shoulders. Yes, that's when you're eating. Let's see. Yes, pad thai is delicious. What region of the South? Region without the D of the South am I from? I'm from the South. South. I'm in Arkansas, unfortunately, honey. Ain't nothing going on down here. Except apparently somebody stole a plane or tried to steal a plane to go to the Beyonce concert, and then a couple miles over, a white police officer told some black kids that they didn't belong in his city, and then proceeded to say he not from that city, but the kids were, and I was just like, girl, like, who cares? I'm so glad y'all love me. I really am. I be feeling so just downtrodden. I was talking to my sis in crime. Wait a minute. Not your sis in crime. About relaunching our radio show on YouTube. Okay, let's see. Yeah, when you relaunch, let me know. Hold on, I heard keys jangling. I had to make sure wasn't nobody coming up on me. But yeah, let me know. And let the rest of us know. Oh, everybody's just hugging and loving on each other in the comments. It's heartwarming. Now, the majority of the people in the comments also have channels. So click and see who got a channel and subscribe. Show your love that way as well. We do that too. Miss Honey's got a channel. Let's see. Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop has a channel. We all know A View is a View has a channel. Animation's Real. That's all I can see in these last few comments. But if you got a channel, just put a number 1 down in the comment, and if you want us to check you out. If you don't have to, but whatever. Oh, the Diaries of the Diary of Alicia Keys, honey, is what I'm gonna have to call you for now. Because I just do we take all that? Rude. Anyway. Okay, let me subscribe. Or try to, it's not letting me do it. I'm gonna go back and subscribe though. Because my other phone is occupied right now, so I'm not able to look at the comments and stuff on there. After all the mess that's been going on YouTube lately, it's good for some positive. What mess? I keep hearing people talk about mess. Miss Honey was peering through the blinds, and I don't know what's going on. I've just been out of the loop. I told her on her live, she was saying that YouTube is kind of like the Women of Brewster Place, where you got, the folks sitting on the porch watching everything. I told her, I'm just a lesbian couple minding their business. They didn't do nothing the whole movie but mind their business and love each other. That's all they did. That's all I'm doing is sitting here, sitting on the dock of the bay watching the tide roll away, wasting time. I don't know what's going on out here. I keep hearing something about, I guess the Kaya thing is still going on, and oh child, I don't know. I do not know what's happening. I just know that I'm sitting here and the old woman is looking in my blinds trying to see what I'm doing, but I'm just here. Do a live stream while speeding. I really don't speed, and that's a common misconception. Let me spit this gum out, honey, because it's just, I'm having a hard time. I don't speed. The speed limit on the little street that I take is 55. And so I be driving the standard 55, but I speed my video up by 25% because I talk slow, and I know the masses, honey, they don't feel like listening to old Southern me take my sweet time trying to get my words out. But I talk slow so I don't stutter. So, you know, if I speak quickly, I'll stutter, and then that's a mess. So I talk slow, and then I speed up the video, and then everybody be looking in the background like, I can't believe that she's driving 100 miles per hour in the city limits. And I really don't. Okay, so check out A Viewer's View, Miss Honey, Animations Reel, The Diaries of Not Alicia Keys. Check them out. Let's see. Beautiful Soul is having a ball watching my videos, cutting up and acting a plum fool. Well, I love somebody cutting up now. I love to watch people cut up. That's one of my favorite things to do. People need to mind their own business. That's all I do. That's all I do. And somehow I'm still always in trouble. My mama got on me the other day because I post like my thoughts and feelings on the internet. And she was like, well, you need to just talk about yourself. You don't need to bring other people into it. And I was like, but if other people did something to me, and I say other people did, and I'm not naming names, I'm just saying certain people have done certain things or whatever, how is that not talking about myself still? I'm still so lost. She was so upset with me, and you just need to talk about yourself only. And I'm like, but I don't live in the world alone. I don't understand. I be so confused. So confused. I'm not missing nothing. No, but foolishness. I love foolishness, honestly. And if I were in a less depressed place, I would probably be keeping my eye on the mess, but I'm just too tired. Tristan Kenneth, hey! What's up? You stand my driving. I hate driving, honestly. It's like the worst thing I can do in a day is drive. When I was little, I remember being like 7, 8, wishing I could teleport places, because I just don't like just driving, being in the car. Like, girl, I want to be there. I want to be there in the morning when she says hello to the world. Let's see. Let me not do too much singing, because, honey, Tristan out-sings me. Let's see. I stay in trouble, but I try to do right. Life is too short. I don't try to do wrong. I just be minding my business. Girl, let me let her get on by. Except not by. Right beside me with all this loudness. Does it take all that? I need somebody to explain if it takes all that. Let's see. Especially driving in a big city. I have not driven in a big city as of yet, honey. I try to stay in my lane, which is subways, MARTAs, and BARTs, and Ubers. When I'm in the big city, I try my bestest to not have to drive. When we went in 2017, we went to Atlanta for my birthday, which I really, truly wish that I were this popping at that time, because if I would have got to spend just 15 minutes at Miss Honey's feet, like just 15 minutes, my life would be completely different. I just know it. She got healing power. But anywho, I'm saying that to say, when we went to Atlanta, I did not drive no time. I let my grandmama used to live in Atlanta, and so she again, this was like the 60s, honey, 70s. And I trusted her. I trusted her old 50-year-old guidance, like the guidance of something that went on 50 years ago, because I don't trust myself. I just don't trust me. But anywho, why y'all ain't tell me this live photo was so ugly? The picture right there, it is hideous. You girls just let me be just as ugly as I want to be. I guess, child. It's the eyes. You can be butt ugly and the girls will be like, but you got pretty eyes. That's what I'm going through right now. Let's see. Oh, Sharmona, that was 2 motorcycles came up. That wasn't a car this time. Half the time it is a car, but for some reason motorcycles like to frequent around here and make noise. Let's see. Atlanta is fantastic. I love living here. I think I would like living in Atlanta more than I like living here, because ain't nothing going on but the rent around here. But being someone who was created in Decatur, I know that, you know, Atlanta and all around Atlanta it can be very fake. Just like being someone who lived in Los Angeles for a brief moment in time, it can be very fake. And it's just, I'm looking for authenticity in my old age. You know, I'm coming up on 25. I'm looking at it. It's about, you know, 6 to 8 months away. I can't do the math right now, but it's right around the corner. And I'm just in my old age. I'm trying to get authentic. Let's see. Yeah, driving in cities like Atlanta is it's stressful. It's stressful. I'm speaking from a passenger's point of view, because again, I ain't doing all that. Child, no thank you. Yeah, visiting Atlanta is like wonderful. I don't know, it's like magic when you're visiting. When you're visiting, I don't know about when you stay there. Hey Darrell, RDP. He also has a channel, y'all. If you here to support. Marquita's here. She has a channel. Y'all subscribe to both of them if you feel like it. Don't let me pressure you now. Let's see. I love the city. The drivers I can do without. Honestly, same. Same here. And as somebody who is like a gay boy magnet, like literally they come from here and there to just sit with me, honey. I don't know what it is, but Atlanta is like that place where it's like I'm kind of almost a celebrity and I don't know why, but it's just that magnetic pull that I have. That, you know, the little gay boys love me. I'm auntie. Go to Texas. My father recently moved from New Jersey to Texas, and I don't know, girl. $18-wheeler sliding by, but you know, Texas has never really been on my list of places to live. I got a whole lot of family on both sides in Dallas, and it's cute. It's real cute to visit and be like, hey girl, you know, how y'all doing? Real nice. But living somewhere further south than I live right now, unless it's like New Orleans, it just really doesn't, it don't feel like my ministry. It does not feel like my ministry. Let's see. Melancholy, what's up? How are things? How's it going? Come to Brooklyn. The rent is too high though. I don't want to pay too high rent. That don't sound cute to me. That don't sound attractive. Since the only thing I'm qualified to do in New York is work at a Dwayne Reed, like it don't sound like my area. But I would love to visit. I would love to sit with you, and you know, drink tea. Let's have tea. Do people drink tea outside of the South? I know we drink tea every day, but do Northerners? Do y'all have tea? Like, I know, like, as far as iced tea in the north, like sweet iced tea just doesn't exist, and I just be like, girl, I don't give me like 15 packs of sugar to go with this tea, because I'm not gonna be able to do this. Why y'all don't sweeten your tea? Why you don't sweeten your tea? Somebody call me and let me know. We ain't drink tea like that. I don't know. I don't know what the South and tea, like what the correlation is. Lemonade. We drink lemonade too. We drink a lot of lemonade. We drink a lot of tea, and then we mix it together, honey, and have Arnold Palmer's. It's hard to say, Arnold Palmer, which is half tea, half lemonade, or if you're my sister, I think it's 3/4 tea and a splash of lemonade. But I don't know. It's just the North just is not synonymous with tea, and I don't understand. We love tea and Coca-Cola. That's what we have down here. I know the girls up yonder drink what do you call it, Pepsi, honey. So much going on, so many things. Anywho, let's see, 90% tea. I don't drink that much tea, but I do. I'm just like, girl. Anywho, Arizona tea is as good as it gets. I beg the difference. Bronze Kitten, where are you from? Because Arizona tea is delicious now. Please don't get me wrong. You get you some Arizona tea and mix it with a little Welch's grape, just a splash of Welch's grape juice, and you got yourself a drink. Actually, Arizona has a mango, it's like a punch, but it's a mango, and you get you some McDonald's sweet tea. Sweet now. Sweet. And you drink down the sweet tea, because it's good enough to drink by itself. You know it is. But you drink down the sweet tea to about 3/4, maybe half, depending on how you feeling. You pour that Arizona mango over top that tea. Woo! My Lord today. My Lord today. Today, yesterday, and forevermore. He is my Father. Anywho. Let's see. Gotta put some vodka in with the sweet tea and lemonade. I mean, it ain't gonna do nothing to me personally, but I can see why you would want to do it. Again, never been drunk in my life. I don't like dark cokes. I mean, is there such thing as a light-skinned Coke? Do they have a Kayla flavored Coke? Let me know. Call me back. Let's see. Did I freeze, Jesus? I'm loose? Am I busting a move? Let's see. Whole lot of pollution, child. I'm surprised we can even breathe around here the way the girls be on these motorcycles. They do the most. Motorcycles, pickup trucks, and boats is all we got out here. That's it. Let me see. It's like probably 15 pickup trucks in this lot as I speak right now. It's just too much. Let's see. About 6 Arizona green teas every day. That's a lot. Oh, you're in Chicago. Chicago is what I call North Little Rock, because either everybody here in the Little Rock, Arkansas area is from Chicago, or everybody I've met in Chicago, like their family came from Little Rock. And it's just, I feel the same way about LA. Like all the black people in LA, their mamas and them came from Arkansas, and I just be like, well, that's just West Little Rock. Like, it's just what it is. West Little Rock, because there's a Little Rock, a North Little Rock, and a West Little Rock, and everything else is just North and West, and so on and so forth. Let's see. Lord, am I frozen again? Why I'm freezing? I don't understand. Let's see. Hey, Day, it's been a while. What's up? Arizona green tea with ginseng and apple juice. I don't really do apple juice. I wore myself out. That's like all I would drink when I was little, and now I can't taste it. I just, ugh. Peach green tea from Sonic. That sounds good. Oh, Sprites. Yeah, Sprite is delicious. I actually have some ginger ale right to the side of me because they were out of Sprite in my dollar store. Turkey Hill. I've heard a lot about Turkey Hill. I'm gonna have to try it. What's that other tea? There's another brand of tea that is like Pure Life or something like that. That's pretty good. Gotta have a glass jar and sit the tea outside. Yes, yes. You better be Southern. Yes. Let it get ready. Pour that sugar about 3 inches. Yeah, 3 inches thick. That's it. That's gonna be good tea. That is it. Sonic ice after you refrigerate. You know how to make some tea animations real. You know how to make tea. Arkansas, Mississippi. That's true. Chicago is literally just North Arkansas and North Mississippi. Like all y'all. That's why y'all so country. Same thing with Detroit. Everybody from Detroit came from Alabama or Arkansas, and that's why they so country. These are the answers to the questions that nobody had. Poetry. What's up? I was just talking about you. I don't know, it's like 15 minutes ago. I was talking about I'm in the process of writing a television show that I hope to get picked up on HBO or Netflix. And I was saying that I have to have you in the writer's room because you debunk everything. And I need that kind of energy in the room. I can't just be, selling foolishness to the people like they do on Power and Harlots and all the shows you review. So you got to be in the writer's room with me. You, Miss Honey, Lady Nika, like y'all got to be sitting by side me or Skyping or something and getting me together, making sure everything makes sense. Let's see. From Texas. That's why you know how to make good tea animations. That is why. Animation's real gonna give us diabetes. Well, listen, the leg has to go, but it did not go in vain. That's the thing. When you lose your leg to diabetes because you've been eating good, the leg didn't go in vain. Like we'll miss it and all of that, but it served its purpose. Let me stop, y'all. Please be healthy. I'm from Detroit and my family's from Arkansas. I'm telling you, I don't speak lies, honey. I know the truth. Everybody be, repping all these places, and it's like, but girl, you're from Arkansas. Your peoples is from Arkansas, and you spent your summers down here. Don't act like you don't know. Like, don't act, brand new. Phone Jones, what's up? How are things? How's it going? Let's see. Valley Core, Thomas, my boo, how are you? I got all my faves in the room. I just feel so welcomed. I feel great. But honestly, doing a live to me is weird because it's like I'm sitting here and I'm talking to a bunch of people who are also just sitting here. But y'all are doing things. Like y'all got lives and experiences and stuff going on, and I'm just here and I got stuff going on and experiences, and we just all come together and chew the fat. It's weird, but it's cool. Let's see. My people are from Grady, Arkansas. Ooh, honey. Ooh, child. Grady. I used to date a gentleman caller from Grady, and I've never ever in my life ever seen anybody more country than that young man. I never saw that boy eat with a fork. Never. I never saw him eat with a fork. A biscuit, a piece of bread, that's their fork in Grady. That is their fork. Like, the boy was eating pasta with a biscuit in his hands. I said, my God, today, help me, Father. And I had to break up with him. Not because of the biscuit, but just because it's just we too different. We are far too different. Like, I don't mind you coming from, humble beginnings and being country and stuff, but he just was unwilling to learn and like upgrade, quote unquote, level up, as Sierra says. And it's just like you could be country, that's fine, but if we're in public, you can't be eating with your hands at the Olive Garden. I cannot take it. I can't. Personally, I won't be able to do it. Let's see. Everything is cool. Finally caught you. Well, thank you, Phone Jones. This is like my third live in like months. Like probably the last like 2 months. I know you be on every morning. I slide in, but I be quiet because honey, it be early. I ain't got nothing to say at the crack of dawn like that. I'm on Central Time, so I think you're an hour ahead of me. It'd be like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like, I can't speak, but I'm here. If I could just touch the hem of your garment. We are all people. And it's weird because it's like I'm talking it to people and I understand that I'm speaking to actual like physical human beings, but y'all really are just like words on my screen. Especially those that don't have channels. It's like I'm just looking at words on the screen and talking and assuming that I'm speaking to the person that's being represented, but I don't know. Let's see. I remember back in Savannah sitting on the porch sipping my lemonade. Yes, with fresh squeezed lemons floating in the pitcher. Yes. Back in the 1800s. Oh, you must have had slaves. Did your slaves squeeze the lemonade or did you go ahead and do it yourself? them was the days. Now everything comes in a box. True. Very true. What's up, DMV? The truth with an F. I love using an F instead of a TH, personally. How are things? I don't know that I've seen you ever in my lives, but it's good to see you. Let's see. My grandma eats collard greens and cornbread with her hands. Now that's different. Collard greens and cornbread is like, that's that level of down home where I feel like you should be able to eat. If they're serving that in a restaurant, you can eat that with your hands. Like if they're serving collard greens, my family has a barbecue restaurant and I served there for a while. And I ain't feel no way about seeing the girls, slopping up stuff and eating, collard greens with their hands, pinto beans, whatever, because that's the kind of food. But honey, if we're eating pasta al dente at the Olive Garden, I'm going to need you to pick up the fork. I'm gonna need you to. I can't take you to Cheesecake Factory with you eating with your hands like this. It's just not gonna work. I love my carbs. Listen, carbs are life. I don't know why the girls be trying to have low and no carb diets. Like, maybe one day I'm gonna want to be skinny, but right now it's just like, girl, I enjoy all carbs, all of them. Let's see. Chilling and shooting the breeze with my peeps. It's fun. It's a good time. DMV is here. I plan to be visiting the DMV sometime in the next like 12 months. Honey, I got to get up there to see. I know it's finna start getting cold and I am not going up yonder to visit y'all while it's snowing and carrying on. Like, I've done New York winters. No thank you. no thank you. Like, I visit y'all come spring. September, spring, summer, maybe. But when it starts, getting all dark and gloomy, I can't do it. Poetry, you can't be driving, honey, and responding. No, ma'am. Especially almost rear-ending a cop. Like I cannot be responsible for these things. That's too much. Let's see. Does anyone else have a page so I can subscribe? Yeah, if you got a page, if you're doing videos, put a 1 down in the comments. Auntie Carolyn, what's going on? How are things? Carolyn Wheatley has a channel. I hadn't seen you uploading much, but you here. You got a channel. Let's see. Hyattsville. I don't know what is Capitol Heights and Hyattsville. Y'all out here. Follow Strange Black Media. Yeah. I don't know. I hadn't seen him on my channel in a while. Actually, no. He laughed at something I did the other day. But yeah, follow him. He's tight. He does good stuff. Good works. Miss Poetry, now if you still in the car, I'm gonna need you not to be on this phone like this. I'm gonna need that. Anyway, I'm gonna give y'all about 15 more minutes, and I mean that literally, honey, because it's hot and I'm tired, and I got this ginger ale sitting over here I want to get to. For some reason, she's buffering, and by she I mean me, but I'm also looking at me on here, and it be buffering. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna need you to like be seated like in the house, Miss Poetry, before you just be on this phone like this. I just, just like y'all be telling me not to be on my phone driving and looking at it. Like I feel the same. Shut up! Day Day is strange black media. Lord Jesus, I feel like this is a plot twist. The reveal. I really had no idea. Shut my mouth and shoot me. You never know who be around. Folks be looming and undercover. You just never know. Yeah, I don't know why it's buffering. I've been having the worst trouble with my connections and stuff like that. It's child. things are hard. It's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get the money for the rent. Don't look at my roots, honey. I need to redo my hair. Should I redo it like this again, or should I do a different style? This was cute for the last like 2 weeks. I ain't really had to do nothing, and you know it feels practical, but it also feels asymmetrical because this side has a lot more shrinkage for some reason than this side. I don't know what her problem is. But anywho, not the free YouTube 3 months YouTube red. Come on, scams. I love your hair. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I grew this myself. I water it, I give it a little food, and I put it in the sun every now and then. And she just does her thing. You know, I give her some neat colors so she can feel individual. But I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a different style, something else. But I don't know. It's been so easy having this style, but it takes so long. It took a good like 2.5 hours to braid these up, and I'm impatient. I want a 30-minute style, but it don't hold that long, so I just the struggle of like having hair. Did y'all see Lena Waithe? Does anybody know who Lena Waithe is? She's a lesbian. Which, you know, most of the girls I talk about are, but she does, I think her show is, it's not, oh god, I always get it confused with Master of None by Aziz Ansari, but it's not that. But she does stuff on, I think it's HBO. Anyway, and she produces some other things, but whatever. She cut her hair recently, and she looks so good with the haircut. Like she was gorgeous with she had locks. Now she got a haircut, and I'm just like, okay, go off. Yes, a look. Chef CC. Spelled my name right. Well, listen, folks spell it wrong and pronounce it wrong daily, so I can't even be in my feelings about it. Koi, fam, what's up? I feel like I just got the whole family in here. Miss Honey, Miss Poetry, Koi, Marquita, like Thomas, everybody is here. And it's just, I feel so happy and so warm because it makes me feel like y'all actually care about these videos. Let's see. Christina Small, what's going on? Yes, the girls are subscribing to each other. Girls and boys. We've got boys here today. Subscribing to each other. If there's a straight man in the building, can somebody explain, are y'all watching me because I'm cute or because I like put out like good content? Because I understand why women and gay boys follow me, because that's just like my demographic in life, like in my existence. I don't know why straight boys follow me. I'm interested to know. Is it because of my stunning beauty? Because it makes sense. I am devastatingly beautiful. Devastatingly. Because I keep it real. Oh yeah, that's a thing. I do that. Pulling in my driveway now. Whew. Finally. I can never pay $15 a month for YouTube. Not for YouTube. No. I pay $15 a month for Apple Music, and it hurts my feelings to do so. Because the only reason, and I know those of you that use Apple Music, like, it's $10 a month, but if you want to add somebody onto the plan, you have to do the family plan, which is up to 6 people for $14.99 a month. And I only got one family member. It's my mama. So I feel like there should be a 2-person plan that's like $12 a month. I shouldn't have to pay $15 a month to have up to 6 people on the plan, and I don't know 6 people. I don't know nobody. It's rude, truly. Anywho, actually, I need to put my sister on the plan. I'm gonna see about that. Anywho, is Master of None her show? Somebody let me know. But I'm a female LGBT. Yeah, listen, studs love me. I don't know if you a stud, but studs love me, and I don't understand, because studs in real life hate me. Like in actual life, they don't like me. I got into a fight in 8th grade with a stud, and it was just like, why are we fighting? I don't know why she swung on me, but we fought. But internet studs live for me, and I need an explanation on that as well. It's because I call everybody a lesbian. I think that's probably the answer. Anywho, let's see. If it weren't so depressing, I review my 600-pound life. I cannot do my 600-pound life because, like you said, it is depressing. And they just, like, the doctor will tell you what you need to do, and they don't do it. And then he be mad, and then they be mad. And that's like every episode. I can't. It's kind of like Iyanla, but for the fats instead of for the crazies. Like, that's basically, oh, girl, I got to get back in the house and get ready for Iyanla. It's coming on in 30 minutes. Lord Jesus. I'm just too cute. Well, thank you. Thank you. I also find myself quite adorable, but when I say that, my family tells me that I'm being vain and I should stop. But girl, I just can't help that I'm cute. Like, you can't help it. You cannot help it. You can add me. Add you to what, Miss Poetry? To the list of people doing Iyanla, hopefully. Fingers crossed. That's what the white bloggers do on Facebook, in their closet Facebook groups to get traffic to blog and comments. Oh, well, listen. Ain't no reason for me to try to hoard, like, I feel like white YouTubers, and honey, I don't venture out into the white world too often because, girl, traumatizing. But I feel like they just hoard information on how to be like that girl. And it's like, if I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna want you to come up too, and maybe you'll loop back around and pull me up with you, and we'll just keep pulling each other up. But like, there's no reason for me to like host a live with a bunch of YouTubers. Like, half of y'all are YouTubers. What, I'm gonna host a live and then not tell people to subscribe to y'all for? Like, that's crazy. Cause I be on your channel too. I don't understand. Anywho, a friend of mine was gonna be on. Oh no, Lord Jesus, he passed away. Rest in peace. I wondered, like, I always wonder, do people pass away like during the filming and they just never air the episodes sometimes? Let's see. Yeah, in real life, studs don't like me. I don't know if it's my big dick energy. Is that what the kids are saying online? Everything is big dick energy online, but I don't know what it is. I'm just, I'm not like intimidating at all. I don't think. But I don't know. They don't like me. IRL. Let's see. Okay, so Master of None is Lena's show. I knew, but I didn't know. Like, I felt like it was her show, but then I felt like it also was not. Let's see. No support from family. That is the quickest way to a downfall. Believe me. Yeah, I hate that. That is messed up. Oh, my Apple account. Let me figure out how to do it. Now listen, sometimes I don't have the money. So sometimes we just don't have Apple. But if you want to be on it and I'm already paying for it, Miss Poetry, I'm gonna figure out how to do that. Let's see. She probably was hating. Yeah, probably. Studs don't like me. WTF. You gonna have to ask. You're gonna have to ask the studs, honey. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You know what I think it is? What I can surmise right now, just off the dome, is that I found, and it may just be local, but I found that flamboyant gay men and stud lesbians or butch lesbians or whatever you want to call them, like they don't agree. They don't link up very well. And I have the spirit of the zestiest gay man you will ever meet in your life, but the fashion sense of a stud. And I think the girls just be mad. And like, I kind of give off like the energy of a stud from time to time, but then I have the like the attitude and the personality of a zesty gay man. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, girl. Honestly, I just be lazy and I throw a backwards hat on and the girls just be pressed. I don't know. Let's see. Sorry to hear that. I'm a gay male and every stud friend I've had turns on me. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the energy between like gay men and gay women that are masculine presenting, it's a little off. Now, I personally, like, I don't see myself presenting any particular kind of way because, again, I've got the personality of a very homosexual man. But then I dress a lot of the times. I don't dress masculine because, girl, I have the cutest little jeans on right now, but you can't see it from the top up. Like I'm giving you like stud illusion, you know, just a little piece of like Whitney Houston, like maybe but maybe not, like that kind of thing. So the energy just be it don't be aligned. Let's see. I could date a stud. Actually, I guess I'm pansexual. Well, you know what, I have found that it's a lot, and that's another thing. Like I've heard a lot of gay men say that they could date studs. And I've heard a lot of studs say they could date gay men, but then when they get together in a room, honey, when I bring all the children together, the energy is just weird. Is it sexual tension? Somebody call me and let me know. Let's see. I love studs and I'm a dude, but then then again, I love men. That's what I hear all the time. I hear gay men say that they love studs, but then I don't see it. Let's see. I give more STEM realness. Right. Personally, STEMs are my favorite because, like, I guess that would be the category I fell under if I were a lesbian. Like, we identify, honey, like, it's that in between, truly. Let's see. Come on, the pansexuals are here. I think I have, like, as many pansexual followers as I do gay followers. Like, y'all are out here. Let's see. Miss Poetry Girl, I was gonna try to figure it out. Stud lesbians seem to love me for some reason, even though they know I'm heterosexual. The gays love me because I'm crazy. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get into the mind of a stud. I'm gonna follow some studs on Instagram and see what I can come up with. Because I just don't understand. Let's see. Some studs be so sexy. I'd be willing to eat. Woo, my lord, that's pretty sexy. What is pansexual? Pansexuality. I've actually done a video on this. But let me give you a quick little something. Pansexuality is being attracted to all genders. Bisexuality is being attracted to two genders. So pansexuality pretty much is like you have an understanding that there are more than two genders and you're attracted to all of them. Basically, like that's the gist of it. Like you can be bisexual and be attracted to men and women. You can be bisexual and be attracted, and like men and women only. You can be bisexual and be attracted to, you know, non-binary people who are feminine presenting, and non-binary people who are masculine presenting. Like, it goes really deep, honey. But to be pansexual, you kind of have to have an understanding that there are more than two genders, and you're attracted to more than two genders, where bisexuality is you are attracted to only. Stud is a female lesbian dressed as a man. Yeah, it's like a butch lesbian. I think some people call them bull daggers. Some of the girls go as far as dyke. I try not to use, that word unless I'm talking to a dyke who's allowed me to say so. But yeah, it's a bunch of different words. But I think universally for like millennial LGBT people and allies, like the word in the black community is stud. Let's see. When I went to the bathroom, everybody was straight. Well, Miss Honey, you missed it. you missed it. The children have turned. Let's see. Yeah, Phone Jones, what do y'all call them? Oh, bull daggers. Yeah. That's an old school word, pretty much. It's the same word, though. Let's see. Wait, all you have to do is be attracted. Oh, I'm in trouble. Well, listen, this goes into a whole nother. Oh, I can't do all this, girl. Y'all about to come on. I can't go into the whole to do. But being attracted to somebody can mean two different things as well. You can be sexually attracted to someone. You can be emotionally attracted to someone. So there are people who are pansexual, and that is being sexually attracted to, more than two genders. Then there are some people that are panromantic, which is emotionally attracted to more than two genders. You can be bisexual, you can be biromantic. Like, and for most, or I'm not gonna say for most people, but for the what people put into the media, when you see somebody who's bisexual, they are also biromantic, but that's not necessarily the case. You can be bisexual and be sexually attracted to men and women, but you can be monoromantic and only be romantically attracted to either men or women. It gets deep. It gets real deep, honey. I spend a lot of time up on the internet reading, trying to understand. Bisexual, we call them AC Doocy. I don't know why that took me out, but I love it. Pansexual is basically bisexual, but you date trans people. See, now I disagree with that. I completely disagree with that, because my understanding, and again, everybody has a different understanding of things. My understanding is that trans people are who they say they are. So if a trans woman says she's a woman, to me, she's a woman. So if somebody says that they are straight and they are also attracted to trans women, I'm not going to call them bisexual or gay or pansexual. I'm going to call them straight, because if she says she's a woman, she's a woman. And that's where it gets dicey. That's where a lot of people start getting mad and cussing people out and saying that, T.S. Madison couldn't possibly be a woman because she has a penis. And it's just like, okay, but if she says she's what she is, where do you get hurt? And that's how it gets real deep, right in there, right in that little, the way people qualify and consider trans women and men is where it really gets mostly women. People don't even consider trans men. They, again, call them bull daggers and all of, the names we went through earlier. Instead of just calling them trans men, most people consider trans men to just be lesbian women who cut their breasts off. So it gets real dicey. It gets real deep. It gets real political. It gets really political, and honey, whew, child, I stays out of it, girl. I stay right on out of it. I call women. I call men. If you call yourself a woman, if you say you are a woman on the inside, you are a woman to me. I have Loads of trans women friends. Unfortunately, I don't know any trans men, or I don't know that I know them if I do. But if you tell me you're a man, you're a man. Like, who are me to judge in the Andrew Caldwell voice? Let me see here. Oh, my comments. So much going on here. Let's see. What do you call someone who is attracted to the spirit of a thing? um, Honestly, I'm not sure there is not a, well, it's a gender kind of that we've pretty much all decided. By we, I'm talking about people that are not me, but people have pretty much all decided that the term two spirit pretty much only applies to Native Americans, and I think what the mass media calls what Native Americans would call two spirit people, that would be like androgynous and non-binary people. And I don't think it has anything to do with a spirit. So I'm not sure. Maybe you're ghostly attracted. Boosexual. Yes, boosexual. It's that's the one. I've coined the phrase. But I don't know. I'm gonna do some research and I'm gonna see if I can get you an answer, though, an actual answer. All right, diaries. See you later. I'm sure you've been gone, honey. I'm way behind on these comments. Let's see. Yeah, it's a lot of names. It's a lot, and it's hard to keep up with. And all my friends and family call me to get the political, descriptions of things, so they won't be out here just calling folks whatever. But right, I have a friend who would say he's bisexual but monoromantic, only does relationships with other men. Right. There are plenty of people out here who, as far as a genital perspective, they throw those genitals everywhere. But heart-wise, they can only give their heart to someone of whatever, where their heart lies, where they're romantically attracted. So it's, honey, it's carrying on out here. Hey, S. Hutchinson, CEO of the Maddie Mob. You came in in the right time. We talking about genitals. Which I don't know why that would be the right time. Lord, get me together, somebody. When they added a few more letters to LGBT, I just gave up. I can't remember too much at my age. Yeah. I try not to, and it's probably not politically correct of me, but I try not to say LGBT, because when you're speaking to trans people, then they call it TLGB, and you're speaking to lesbians, it's L, and you're speaking to the G's, honey, it's GLBT. It's like it gets all jumbled. Then you got your intersex and your asexual, who is people who aren't sexually attracted to nobody ever. Or the asexual umbrella, which has people who are only sometimes gray sexual. It gets real twisted, and I know so many more terms than than anybody I know personally. But it's just, I try to just call everybody the gays, honey. Everybody just falls under the gays, and I know it's not politically correct. But it's just hard to call everybody, to say everybody's name out there, because you can say non-binary individuals, people who don't feel like a specific gender at a specific time and all of that stuff, like they fall under the trans umbrella. But some people don't identify as trans, like they just identify as non-binary. Then you got people who are only sexually attracted to people after they have formed a meaningful emotional connection. Girl. And they fall under the asexual umbrella, but they're not asexual. They do experience sexual attraction. It's just under certain circumstances. So it's hard to call everybody name, honey. The gays, girl. The gays, you know who you are. You're queer. You fall under the category, baby. I'm talking to you. Like, that's pretty much what it is. Like, a lot of the times I say queer people. Most of the time I say queer people of color, because that's who I'm used to talking to. But I got a couple white gay friends. But child, it's hard to keep up with, and it's hard to explain, and it's hard to, you know, people be asking me, and I only experience me as me. I can't experience the life of, a trans man because I'm not one, or a trans woman because I'm not one. So explaining and trying to get it right and make sure I'm not just messing everything up is difficult. It's a lot to talk about, and then you got people who pop in. Fortunately, all my faves are here, and y'all aren't super problematic. But if I do a video on a topic like this, the people pop in and they say, "Well, Madison is a man, no matter what," and it's like, but we didn't ask you that. Nobody asked you. Anywho, child, what is going on down in these comments? Sapiosexual, people that are attracted to a person's mind. Like, it's a lot. It's too much, really. In India, isn't it called third gender? There is third gender. And I think it's sort of what Native Americans would call two-spirit. It falls under there, but I haven't really studied that too much, so I can't give you too much on it. Let's see. I listened to a live and they named all these terms. I just like to call people by their name. Honestly, like, can I just call you Joseph or Anne Marie? Like, what is your name? I can't be doing all this carrying on. And then I still end up doing all this carrying on. Hey, Janie Kelly. Thank you. Thank you. This is just, some little hair I grew. Just a little piece I grew. Nothing fancy. I respect those who respect me. I don't care who you sleeping with. Honestly, who you sleeping with, who you're not sleeping with, who you identify as has nothing to do with me. Like, even if we sleeping together, it still really don't have nothing to do with me. Like, I don't feel the need to be all up under people's skirts. I don't see why people do. Let's see. Then bisexuality isn't always 50-50. That's true. That's very true. Like, it's very dicey. Like, I know lesbians who have slept with men and said it was fine. They just don't prefer to do it. Like, it just gets it's a case-by-case thing. And people try to generalize, and it really ain't all that. Like Valley Coy said, it's really complicated. It is. I'm emotionally attracted to beautiful spirits, which is why I love you. I cannot believe like my path has crossed with Miss Honey. I love her. I love you, Miss Honey. Like, for real, for real. Child, I was supposed to get off this live like 12 minutes ago. The person, Michelle on Love and Hip Hop ATL, was saying her and Mimi relationship wasn't lesbian because she feels she is a man, although she didn't feel the need to surgically change. Right. There are plenty of trans people, again, like T.S. Madison, who don't feel the need, and I know Madison has breasts and all that, but there are a lot of people who don't feel the need to have any surgeries at all. And I still respect them as, who they are. I'll call you he if you want to be called he. That's fine. It's fine. The only trouble I have is sometimes if I meet somebody as one gender and they, transition, sometimes it takes me a second to adjust and click out of it. But if you want to be called what you want to be called, child, call yourself that. Like, because I don't be about. Somebody at the store called me sir the other day, honey, and I know I give off feminine energy, honey. I be walking and switching and carrying on. But they called me sir the other day, last night, and I was just like, huh? What? Because it don't matter. I know I'm a girl. Like, it ain't that deep. Yeah, it is very complicated. Did you see my stupid video I did the other night about Pence and Sydney? I didn't. I missed. I ain't seen a lot of y'all's videos, to be honest. I've been trying to keep up and I'm writing a script that I know it's going to get picked up. Like, it's got to. So, child, stuff is going on. I'm probably not politically correct, but I say alphabet people. I've actually heard the gays call themselves, alphabet kids. I've said alphabet kids before, and I haven't heard any pushback on that. But since we got, queer people in the room, how y'all feel about being called alphabets? Oh, Valley Coy says he loves it. Yeah, I've heard alphabet a lot lately. Like, in the last, since 2018 started, I've been hearing people say alphabet a lot. And I think it's fitting because, honey, it's a bunch of letters. It's a bunch. And so, I mean, the alphabet has a bunch of letters, so does the LGBTQIA plus and them. Yeah, that's how I feel, as Hutchinson, as far as like, if at first it was like, okay, Kai and Madison having beef, whatever, that's their business. But when they started going in on Madison and going in on her because of her identity, like, now I gotta ride for her. I was gonna be middle of the road, but now I gotta ride for my girl. Anywho, I had a white gay friend too. He was low key anti black. Well, I hate to break it to you, but most, and no shade to, the white gays that I fool with, because I don't have that problem, because I only fool with those that aren't anti black. But most white gays are anti black. They also date people that look exactly like them, but that's not my business. Let's see. Your mind is blown, Miss Poetry. As far as like all the queer information, it's a lot. It is a lot. Wait a minute, some tea. Miss Hutchinson, did you hear some tea that you want to spill? Oh, it's down here. Let me just read. How about that? Beautifully coy. Never understood how or why what a person does is any concern. Right. It don't make sense. Like, I don't know, child. They said A1 slept with a trans woman and Mona wanted to bring her on the show. I had not heard that. But honestly, to me, that's not news. Because, again, to me, that don't really make A1 gay. If she identifies as a woman, like, that don't make her gay. But I know that's a big selling point on TV. The girls, slept with a trans person. Now we questioning your sexuality. Like, everybody questioning A1 sexuality either way. So that doesn't even seem like something that would shock anybody with them bringing her on. But I don't know, child. Let's see. You gonna have to switch better, like Andrew. He was switching down that CVS aisle. He be doing the most. Truly. Let's see. There's a lot going on here. It's a lot. White gay men generally dislike non-white gay men. Non-white, non-gay men. Well, that's a lot. No fat, no femmes, no Asians. Blacks are okay because, well, because they got, that thing. Well, that's unfortunate. But it goes back to, history, which is the fetishization of the black body. I don't want to get too deep into that, honey, because I really do have to get off here in just a second, because I got to watch Iyanla and see what Neff and Solo got going on, child. They doing the most. But I feel like whether you're homosexual or not, and I know a lot of white gays love to do I'm a minority as well because I'm gay, but it's like, but you're still a white man. Still, like, so. But it often goes right on back to the fetishization of the black body, with white gay men and white straight men loving their chocolate goddesses or whatever they be doing over there, honey. It'd be too much. And I just never see it. I'm gonna have to get into the life of a white lesbian. I'm gonna have to see what they doing, because I never see white lesbians, even if they do have, black girlfriends or whatever. I don't see them being creepy with it, being like fetishizing anybody. I don't never see that, but I'm sure it's out there. I'm gonna do my Googles and I'm gonna call y'all back. She gonna get that voodoo blanket out again. My Lord Jesus. We're all trying to keep Kay here. Y'all always do this when I get on live. Like, if I get the right combination of people, y'all will have me on here for 4 hours. I watched 2 videos recently, and Andrew's not crazy at all. That nigga smart as hell. Honestly, I've known he wasn't crazy since he got up at the Church of God in Christ National Holy Convocation in front of Bishop Brandon Porter and said he wasn't gay no more, and he like women's. I was looking at that man and I called him out. And because we're Kojic, my family's Kojic. And I told my mama, this boy is playing, y'all. He playing a game, and everybody got mad. My mama got mad at me. My grandma got mad and said, God is a healer. Sorry, my alarm. God is a healer. He a deliverer. And he can save, those who want it, and he can be straight. And I was like, I mean, yeah, God is a healer and a deliverer and all of that, but this man playing, y'all. I said that. And everybody was mad and pissed off, and then the boy started doing radio interviews and carrying on, child. And now here we are. Here we are. Let's see. Valancourt spilling his people's tea. Night, Coy. See you later. Stay for a little while. Not in your KC voice, Lord. I can't do KC and JoJo, especially not in this day and age, honey, because time is slipping away from them, and they just do not sound that good. Andrew was booked and busy. He got a $2 million BET deal. Well, let me get out here and act a fool. Child, let me buy my grandmama's fur coat and just be standing around looking ridiculous. What in the world? $2 million? I'm gonna have to do my Googles because I feel like I deserve. I'm out here being funny every day. Every day. What in the world? I deserve more recognition. Watch Andrew on CBS. He told that girl he was he told that girl that was filming him, girl, bye. Child, BT fixed his house up. I give you at least $5 million teas. When I tell you that the only people that see my true worth are the gays, the only people that see me for what I'm worth and to pay me what they owe me. Well, no, let me not. Don't nobody owe me nothing, but still. Like, everybody else just be like, hey, she funny or whatever. But the gays know my heart. I deserve $4 million. Well, I deserve at least $250,000. I will take Monique's Netflix offer. I'll take Wanda Sykes' $250,000 Netflix offer, to be honest. And I'll come out there and shuck. I won't jive, but I'll shuck. I'll get some corn and I'll shuck it on the stage. Like, I just need the opportunity. I really feel like if I'm given the opportunity to hit a bigger market of people, gays and blacks. Well, not just blacks, but gays and coloreds. I could pop off. I really could. They love, Joanne the Scammer. They love Katie Don and all these people. And I have that same energy. Well, not the same. I have my own energy. But I have a similar energy that I feel like could pop off. It's just, don't nobody see me. I'm just here. I'm just over here. But it's fine. Andrew a mess. We live here in St. Louis, still walking around in that mink in the middle of summer. How about because I'm sure you know poetry, but the Kojic convention, the convocation is in St. Louis every year now. It's been there for what, like 5-6 years now. He be at the convocation walking around, honey, glistening, shining, just jewels and furs, and I just be like, please cut this out. Cut it out. He be looking a mess, child. Well, thank you for seeing my worth. Thank you. But he really does. He wears that mink all seasons, and I just be like, cut it out. Stop the violent shy. What's up? You missed our conversation. We was talking about the gays. We was talking about gays and lesbians and bulldaggers and all sorts of things. You missed it. All right, Marquita, get you some rest, honey. I'm getting ready to go too because it is 7:59 p.m. Central Standard Time, and the Yonla comes on in 1 minute, honey, and I ain't got in the house. I ain't fixed no beverage or nothing. Just too much going on. I hope you weren't talking bad about lesbians. When do I ever? You know I love a good lesbian. Now, I did state that studs don't like me in real life. They love me on the internet, but in real life they hate me. But other than that, honey, it's all good. It is all good. I love a lesbian. I love one. I love a gay man. I really am great friends with trans women. I really truly like just the whole community. I got y'all on my back. Just right there. Let's see. I should watch her, but I can't. Who? Whom? Oh, Eon, look. That's alright. You can just watch YouTube reviews about what happened. That's what's up. Spread love. That's all I try to do. I don't try to spread no hate. That's rude. That's not my job. That's not why I'm here on this earth. But anywho, let me drive on to the house, child, and get in here and give me a cool pop. I guess I should put my seatbelt on, because don't nobody have time for car accidents. Miss Voodoo Blanket. My favorite thing she's ever done was when that man had 30-something kids. She made him hold 32, I think it was, baby dolls in his arms, and he couldn't put them down. Or when she made that woman put her belly on the earth. Put your belly on the earth, beloved. I just be like, Iyanla, please. She does the most. Not only the most, she does the utmost. And I just be sitting here like, girl, it's too much. It's too much. Let's see. I will only give, only hate Super Chat for a while. Give her a little taste of her own medicine. I'm not even going to be bothered to do that because she's not on my radar. I've said in a video, I've only watched like one of her videos, and when I pulled it up, I was scared for my life because I didn't know she looked like that. That's the best I can give her. I gave her one little view, and she didn't interest me at all, and I moved on. Neffy is coming back. She's on tonight's episode, and I just don't know why. I don't know why. You were so mad when she called you a gutter snipe straight up from the hood, but here you are again. I guess, child. But I'm gonna review it. Y'all will probably see it tomorrow. My review, if you watch those. I know a lot of people are literally strictly here for the lives, and that's cool too. I'm planning to give y'all a few more of them as it gets cooler. Child, it's hot out here. But anywho, let me get on. All right, Miss Poetry, you have a good night, and put your seatbelt on and drive carefully. Turn on your lights so you can see your blinker, and make sure, you know, just drive safe. I love you. If I were here, I'd kiss your forehead. If I were there, I'd kiss your forehead. Put your seatbelt on and I just love you so much. I'm aggressive with my love. I text my best friend the other day and told her, bitch, I love you. Anyway, let me get in the house. Y'all be good. I love all of you. And I love me too. Me as well. Let me get in this house, y'all. Before it starts, it loves to pause and freeze and stuff when I get in the hood. All right, see y'all. Yeah, Las Vegas is always hot. Always. But anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.